A couple of days ago, I actually reached my final target on pocket option, which was actually $120,000. I was actually aiming for $100,000.
Said to my coach, look, I'm gonna take a couple months off and I'm gonna focus purely on money.
But I had a very successful trading session, so I reached actually $120,000. I don't really actually have the necessity of having that big amount on pocket option in order for me to keep on making my regular profits. So I constantly withdraw my money when I get to those type of big accounts.
Let's talk about the webcam business, yes.
So what I decided to do was actually to make a withdrawal of around $105,000. Now, I do wanna clarify how exactly I did it and how I avoid my account to be blocked by any reason at all. So in this specific video, that's actually what we're going to discover. Now, my last trading month that I had with pocket option was insanely cool because I was actually trading live with the people inside of my BLW Binary Master App training. Sponsored time.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not even a scheme per se.
If you're not part of the BLW Binary Master App, this is the time to join. I share sessions every single day at 15 GMT. Me personally, yes, Christian AP personally, I'm the boss, is connected online, sharing the live stream and sharing with you my personal trades so that you can trade along with me. If in case you want to be part of this, I don't know, cult, you can go ahead and go into blwbinarymasterout.com and just start making money together. Now, my last trading month was actually kind of tricky because I had some bad sessions, but I had some really good sessions as well trading live. I actually shared some of those webinars in the YouTube channel right here. You can look them up. 90, and guess what? We're gonna be at 120,000. My God. But it's actually for me time to move on, wiped out my account and start making money one more time. So I decided to actually make my first withdrawal, which I actually made it for 40 grand. I was broke. Now, one thing that you're gonna notice in this specific video is that I actually divide my withdrawals, and there is a reason for it. It's not just like something I wanna do myself. So right now I'm actually showing you my first withdrawal. I enter my Bitcoin address, I enter my amount, and then I actually hit the button, and then it actually shows like, hey, boom, it's pending or whatever, and then it becomes successful. Now, here is my second withdrawal that I actually did. I actually did it for 35 grand, $5,000 more. There was a reason for it, which I'm gonna explain right now. And then this is my third withdrawal for $30,000. This one I actually made it today for 30 grand. Yesterday, I actually had a trading session and I lost like $800. So I wasn't going to continue trading like this. So what I did is that I withdrew my money. Now I can go ahead and start again with $9,000. When I'm on the road, stay in your lane. So here are all my withdrawals that I have made for the past few months. Just in November, I have $40,000. This one, $35,000 and $30,000 right here. All of them through Bitcoin, because I always love to withdraw through Bitcoin. It takes about 4 hours for me to actually get the money. Sometimes 2 hours like today. It took about 2 hours for me to actually get it. Now, one thing that you have to understand is why exactly is it that I decided to, Yes, split the withdrawals. There is a reason for it.
No one analyzes.
The reason why I actually withdraw, first of all, is because I don't like to keep my accounts too big, all right? With binary options, there's always gonna be a risk. Remember, and I don't know, I don't wanna sound like one of those gurus that say, hey, it's risky, but go ahead and do it. No, I'm always telling you binary options is actually risky.
Believe it or not, jail.
So there's a reason why you should actually always be careful. One of the things that you have to keep in mind is that I don't like to keep bigger accounts on binary option. That being said, the reason why I split my payments is because brokers usually don't feel comfortable giving you over 50% of your balance in one withdrawal.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
So if you have $10,000 in your account and you try to withdraw $5,000 or more, they're actually gonna question like, hey, why is this guy trying to withdraw? And you know their sales process is gonna be to call you and ask you for more verification, asking you questions. Are you not happy with the platform? And so on and so on. So that's not what we're looking for here. So instead, what I decided to do was to actually split my withdrawals in smaller amounts. Now, this is the time to actually continue. Now, I want to finish this video by giving you a few tips as to how to avoid being blocked by a broker. Number one is, of course, go through the verification process before you make a deposit. Look, it looks kind of weird that you actually deposit, make a lot of money, and then try to verify. It basically seems like you were trying this account or someone else was trying the account, and since it was profitable, then you're selling it to somebody else. I'm just guessing right here, right? But it could look like that. But if you actually verify the account at the beginning, then it probably seems like you have nothing to hide.
This kind of behavior is never tolerating.
Now, once you actually finish the verification process, you can go ahead and start trading. Number two tip is actually withdraw through Bitcoin. Don't withdraw through any method, because at the end of the day, one of the things that you have to keep in mind is that Bitcoin is a decentralized finance exchange. So many people, many companies nowadays prefer to go through Bitcoin to avoid all the hard procedures that regular banks are actually giving you all the time. So go through Bitcoin. And tip number three is withdraw no more than 50% of your balance. And I think you're gonna be good to go. So I think I actually made it myself pretty clear when it comes to how to avoid withdrawals and how I did my withdrawals. Now it's actually time to smell some fresh air, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.
Please, sarap, sarap